Somebody gotta take him on.
Kagurabachi, Chapter 40. The tip. Just the tip.
Okay, so like, look. The enchanted blade is my merchandise, no matter what. Proceed! Is this an illusion? It's a real demonstration. Is this the Shinichi's true power?
An actual demonstration? Power beyond the control of an eternal contract? It seems like your theory was correct, Senpai.
But the box. Still. He can't hold out for more than a few seconds, but I can't let up on him. Just in case. Kuro! But why did the Hashako put the Shinichi up for auction in the first place? Probably to get the Kabanai to bid for it. They went to the trouble of stealing the enchanted blade. Of course they want to use them. In that case, they first have to kill the owners, so the Kabanai are hiding the Swordmaster under strict protection somewhere in Japan. Naturally, the Hashako wants to break through the current deadlock. That guy has a long neck. I forgot. I keep saying it every time I see him.
How's the weather up there?
How's the weather up?
I'm like, he has polka dots like he's a giraffe.
Even if the Kabanai did get a hold of Shinichi, they wouldn't be able to agree to keep it under containment. There would
inevitably
be internal conflict. See, that's the problem right here, because there's a B in there. That's why it's throwing me off, darn it. That might move the Master Swordsman. At any rate, I think the Hashako are seeking some kind of distraction to kill the Swordmaster. And the Shinichi is unique. That's why it's under more strict protection than the others. To contain the Shinichi's unique ability to overpower its eternal contract, it was protected in that box for 18 years after the war. And even you never saw what was inside, Chihiro. The seal on that box was also extremely robust. Those Kabanai old farts created it. To break the seal and open the box, you need bio-authentication from those three. It might be possible to independently analyze the sealing ceremony and find a different approach to break the seal. But with a seal of that level, it will take even the most skilled sorcerer at least 10 years. If they can't open that box, they can't touch the Shinichi. So it does no good for the Hashako to possess it. They put it up for auction to somehow shift the status quo. That's my theory. So, right, as long as the seal on the Shinichi box is intact, it's not intact. It can't be. It might be possible to independently break the seal. It will take at least 10 years. It's been an intense 3 years. That's why this guy's here. Hold up. God dang
Yo, fuck this guy.
After that day, I funneled everything into opening that box.
But to enjoy the fruits yourself, didn't you want to be the first to open it?
He'll use it. Yora Sazanami lives for the Rakuzachi. If he's driven into a tight corner, he'll grasp at straws. But will Kiora use it? The reason I'm letting Kiora turn the key is that even if he's able to wield the tip of the Shinichi, I figure the risk is greater. I'm trying to laugh, god dang it.
Risk?
So long as Shinichi's master is alive somewhere, we can't be sure we have primary command of it. In other words, Kiora is a guinea pig. Now, what will happen?
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Okay,
Wait,
so he just slightly unsheathes the sword just a tiny bit. Also, real quick, what is this detail? Holy crap, this is amazing.
Bro. That,
like, excuse me?
it's beautiful.
He slightly opens it up. You see, I think the actual user, I'm assuming he's the one that actually has a hold of this. Mugatsumi. Heck is going on with this guy's eyes? What is this? Oh, snaps. What the heck's going on?
Chihiro has goldfish? This person got butterfly.
I couldn't draw out the sword, but even just commanding the very tip of its power. How wonderful.
Perhaps play a little game called Just the Tip. Just for a second, just to see how it feels.
What do you mean by that?
What the fuck? Sound of a blade. It can cut even without being unsheathed. Really? What?
Oh, he literally just has the sheet.
Yeah, because he couldn't pull it out. You don't know how to pull it out. We're both extremely worn down.
Yay! Hiyuki! Yes! My chick is back, baby! Hey, what's the situation?
Remember what we were talking about Anna before? Like, she was going to try to help out and yada yada, but like she's talking to your boy Hakuri right now, so like maybe she wouldn't, you know.
I mean, I was 50-50 on it. I don't know, because like she's just asking what's the situation. She could just
you think
literally...
she's still gonna throw the bone at his face? What are we saying here?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I do, well, actually, now that I think about it, I think she is going to get involved, only because he's using the Shinuchi right now, so she kind of has to get involved.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
that is true.
Yeah, she kind of has to get involved, but, like, if the Shinuchi wasn't taken out, I don't think she would have.
Granted, I mean, there's still the bid section. I'm assuming he's still gonna try to, like, sell it. I don't know how this auction's gonna go, because the auction's still technically going on. Right? So that's why she's here too, because she was supposed to be here to buy this. That's kind of the whole purpose here, right? So we don't really know what her full affiliation is going to end up being or what it's going to look like just yet, but it is nice to see her here. And also that means next chapter you're going to have a lot of lines. So
yay! Also, I love playing Hiyuki. Hiyuki is such a fun character. I love her.
But I gotta ask the question here when it comes to this particular sword at this point in time. Why is it so much more powerful than the other ones though? Like, what is it makes it so special exactly? Because, I mean, maybe it is like a sword from hell, I guess, in a way. Like, I'm curious of like, because he's only using, again, the tip, pause, but he's just using that much of the ability. And then the guy that actually has the ownership of it is like, go ahead. Let you have a taste of what you can actually use, what you can actually do with it. You know what I mean? Like, let me let you have that. Because that guy also was very odd in of itself. So I'm kind of curious when he's going to actually make an appearance or jump in. And maybe he might even pop in maybe next chapter for all we know. Seeing as he was just unveiled again here today. So we got to keep an eye on that guy. Because, I mean, the whole situation is getting dire like the other guy was talking about. The man that killed Chihiro's dad. He was saying this. So he's in that predicament that he was actually throwing out there. Because he couldn't fully get it all out, you know, so.
I mean, when it comes to, like, why this... I'm very curious, and they probably will never actually give this information, but I am curious, like, what the order of the enchanted blades being created were. Because you know how, like, when you do something the first time, it's like pancakes, okay? The first pancake is always gonna suck. Always. But then every pancake after that, it's gonna be pretty good. But what if the Shinuchi was like the last sword that he made for the war? And he kind of put like everything he had into it. Like, I'm gonna make this the strongest blade. And then it's like, fuck, I think I made it too strong. It's like, I think I overdid it, guys, just a little bit.
I mean, this sword actually could be what is the reason why all the Shinuchi, all the swords in general are deemed as dangerous as they are because of this sword. I don't know. It's very interesting. Cause we gotta know more about what's going on with this dude and just how strong this guy even is. Because the fact that he's locked up makes me wonder what's happening exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That I'm like, this dude is locked up for a reason. I think this is why. like, you know how like if an enemy is too powerful, instead of trying to kill them, you try to seal them away. I feel like it's that type of situation, that it's like, we don't know how to kill this dude, but let's take him away from his sword and lock him up somewhere where he can't actually get to the sword and, you know, wreak havoc on the world. I feel like it's that type of situation, especially with those eyes. I'm sorry, those eyes are somewhere.
Yeah, his eyes are very odd, and I'm assuming that's gonna play a part somewhere, because I know that stuff matters, especially how the show has been shown so far when it comes to like things on their faces in general, right? Like, you just seen how Hakuri's like mask and all that stuff kind of matters, right? So all that does come to play here. All right, the rating I'm gonna give for this week's chapter for Kagurabachi, I'm gonna give it a 7.5. It is a good chapter this week. I did enjoy it for the most part. A little bit of information that was actually thrown in here, and just, you know, you were progressing the story. When we progress the story, that's always a good thing. So Anna, what is your rating though?
I give it a 7.5 as well. I'm kind of stuck between 7.5 and 8, but I think 7.5 is pretty good, because it's not way up there, but it was a really, really well written chapter, and like, of course, the art style was peak. But anyway,
yes, the sword handle, 10 out of 10. Man. But all right, Leave a comment below and tell me what y'all think about Kagurabachi in the comments below. Like this video, helps with the algorithm to be able to push people out, push this video out to others for Kagurabachi more goodness for their faces. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Also, go over here twitch.tv/Thabreakmaster to be able to be into the conversation live while we do this live over there before a video. So there's also that goodness stuff over there. Also follow Anna M because she has a YouTube channel and it's in the description below. You can click on that bad boy and be like, yay, and dance your way to victory. So all said and done. Until then, people.
Dance, dance.
Even if the Kabanai did get a hold of Shinuchi, they wouldn't be able to agree to keep it under containment. There would inevitably be
Kids WB.
There would inevitably be. I can't talk. Why can't I say this word? Inevitably. I can't. Wow. Inevitably.